What human life is in the Bible. 1. Life is a gift created and sustained by God. Human life begins with God's direct creative act. Genesis describes humanity uniquely. God forms the human from the dust. God breathes into the human the breath of life, making the person a living being. This means life is not self-originating. Life is not accidental. Life is dependent on God's ongoing sustaining power. Acts 17 echoes this. God gives to all life, breath, and all things. 2. Human life bears the image of God. Although not explicitly in the search snippets, this is the foundation behind all biblical anthropology. Genesis 1:26-27 frames human life as reflective of God's character, capable of relationship, entrusted with stewardship over creation. This gives human life inherent dignity and moral worth. 3. Human life includes physical, spiritual, and eternal dimensions. The biblical definition of life is multi-layered. Physical life, the biological, embodied existence. God breathes into humanity, Genesis 2:7. Spiritual life, a relational state of knowing God. Jesus defines eternal life as knowing God, John 17:3. Eternal life, not just endless existence, but restored communion with God, a theme emphasized throughout the New Testament and highlighted in the search results. 4. Human life is fractured by sin, but pursued by God. The biblical story insists that human life was created for harmony with God. Sin disrupts that harmony. God continually seeks restoration through covenants, prophets, and ultimately Christ. This is why abundant life in Jesus becomes a central theme. 5. Human life has purpose, to know, love, and serve God. Across the sources, the meaning of life is consistently framed as knowing God, John 17:3, living in relationship with Him, participating in His purposes, reflecting His character, stewarding creation responsibly. Life is not defined by possessions, achievements, or pleasure, but by relationship with the Creator. In summary, from a biblical perspective, human life is a sacred gift from God, created in His image, sustained by His breath, fractured by sin, redeemed through Christ, and destined for eternal communion with Him. It is physical, spiritual, relational, moral, and purposeful.